Hey everybody, BELA FLECK, BELA FLECK and the FLECKTONES. Don't forget the FLECKTONES. I heard these guys on the radio just by happenstance while I was working one day in the mid-90s sometime, and I thought, how unusual is it to put a banjo in what's sort of a funky, jazzy sort of a sound? And it really got me. I said, that is the coolest thing I've ever heard, to put a banjo in there. And just overall, the whole sound was really cool. So I said, I got to check these guys out. So I did, bought some CDs, blah, blah, blah. Went to see them live once. Totally awesome show. The Howard Levy plays harmonica and piano. And he's doing it, playing the harmonica and playing the piano at the same time. How does your brain work? I can't even do either one, no less both at the same time. Amazing guy. And of course you got Victor Wooten on bass. And anybody who's into the bass probably knows who Victor Wooten is. And his brother, why do I not know his first name? Well, he goes by Future Man, and I always liked that idea. Future Man, and he's got all this kind of regalia on. He's got a tri-corner hat on, and what he made is this thing he calls a drumitar, and it looks kind of like a guitar, but it's got pads and pedals all over it, up and down the neck and on the body of it, and he just taps on those things, and that's the drums in the all the songs you hear on BELA FLECK. I mean, he does have actual drums too, but mostly it's that drumitar thing, and that's something he invented on his own. Very cool. And of course, let's not forget BELA FLECK on banjo. Like I say, a very strange combination. When I first heard it, it was like, this is so cool. This is so cool. So anyway, this is BELA FLECK and the FLECKTONES from the album UFO Tofu, which is actually the same thing backwards. What's that called? Not an anagram, or something gram. Something where it's spelled. It's either way you read the word, it's the same thing. Radar, same thing forward as it is backwards. And like, Madam, I am Adam. Madam, I am Adam. I think that's one. And that's the Tubes do that song. Madam, I am Adam. I'd have to look that up. I'm not sure about that, but it's something like that. Something about Adam and Madam and I am. Forwards and backwards, it's the same thing. So anyway, let's get on with the song instead of me talking and all that. Oh, Magic Fingers is the name of the song. In all my yapping, drumitar, right? Right? First time I heard this stuff, I was like, took a bit to register. Squeal that thing. He also has an electric banjo. Cool, right? That's something they did. It made me think of it just then when they did their little, each one did their little diddle 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 as the song was ending. When I went to see them, they did this thing where they would each take a turn, and it was this like, really intricate kind of a thing, and they would jump back and forth. So very cool. They're really talented. And then on top of all of that, they all got together in this little circle, and they were each kind of playing the other one's instrument. If they were like reaching over, and I don't know if they were, how the hell they were doing that, I don't really remember, but they were all just like all jammed together. But yeah, it was really strange. Very cool show. They were a sight to see, and they are talented. Holy moly. And Howard Levy, the guy on harmonica, left the band like after the first 3 albums maybe, and I thought, oh, what a and I didn't replace him with another harmonicist. Is that how we pronounce that word? And I thought, oh, what a loss. It just changed the sound of it. I thought, wow, it just needs that harmonica because it's so out front there, and he's so good at it. But there it is, BELA FLECK and the FLECKTONES, Magic Fingers, which I neglected to say in the very beginning, from the album UFO Tofu. A lot of fun. Good stuff, folks. Check them out. If you don't know BELA FLECK and FLECKTONES, you must. And BELA FLECK has gone off to do many, many other things and involved with a lot of different people since. And I think they still get together, as most people do. And then they'll tour around and do some shows as the FLECKTONES. And even with Howard Levy, the harmonica dude, harmonicist. Him too. He's involved now. Cool. Love that stuff. All right, folks. Thank you kindly for dropping by.